everybody, this is Brayden and I'm doing a character analysis project for school, and let me clarify if this isn't the best video on my channel. Remember, it's for school, it's not for entertainment purposes for the most part. So my character analysis project, the basic gist of it is, pick a character from any form of media, like a book, a video game, a movie, and then describe the character traits that they show, and then I have to make a visual aid, which is what I'm doing right now. And originally I was just going to be really lazy about this and just submit my original thing that my answers, but no, I decided I would actually do something more interesting. And remember, if you remember, I did something like this back in 8th grade, where I made a video for my history project. So, who am I doing? Well, I'm doing Duna from Fossil Fighters, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people on YouTube know what that is, but if you don't know, because the people I'm going to be showing it to mainly probably won't know, Fossil Fighters is a Nintendo game where you look for dinosaur fossils and then use revived dinosaurs to battle people. And for the record, this is the cartridge of the first game, and this is the cartridge of the second game. Me and my brother don't have the third game yet, though, so no more doing, guys. Let's get into this character analysis project. Those were Duna. Just so you can get a visual aid. But that's not always enough. You need to know who is this character. Well, you're gonna laugh at this. I know you're gonna laugh at this. Duna is an alien called a Dinurian and the Dinurians are, well, descended from the dinosaurs. Well, give me a moment to let that sink in, because it's pretty freaking stupid. They came up with the idea that probably sounded good on paper, but it ended up being stupid. But at least they made the characters interesting, because there's 3 main Dinurian characters you interact with in both games. But I'm going to be talking about my favorite of the 3 just because of, I don't know, reasons. So yeah. And in the first game, she is the leader of an equally stupid project called Project Mother Planet, which is, I kid you not here, a plan to turn every human being on the planet into a triconodont, which is like an early mammal. Oh, yeah, it's pretty dumb. It sounds dumb even on paper. Either that Nintendo, you come up with weird ideas sometimes, and that's gotta be one of your weirdest. Other than that, her job is basically to infiltrate things, because she has a human disguise, which is admittedly better than I thought it would be, and basically she has to get the tacky idols. They're tacky, apparently, and she needs to get those because they're necessary to the project for some reason. You need idols that are not only tacky, but look like chickens. They look like chickens. They actually look like the secret chicken dinosaurs, which is pretty funny, I'll admit it, but still kind of, Nintendo, where do you get these ideas? And then, according to the fossilary text, she likes omelets, which is sort of a joke, considering that some dinosaurs ate other dinosaurs' eggs, apparently. And neither of the games says if she has a family or not. What are you doing?
I don't know.
Well, you don't want to see that, so let's get to the character traits, actually. You to watch after this. It's very valuable. Do not break it while I go take a nap.
Okay. I broke it.
I'm a little bit angry here because I had to restart this 4 times to actually get it to where edit, and I swear someone's gonna come in here and interrupt me. I'm actually gonna wait a couple minutes. It's gonna happen the second I stop waiting. Okay, apparently not. Okay. For responsibility, Duna shows this pretty well. I mean, she's responsible for arguably the most important part of the project. I mean, what do the others do? Rapton, he's a security guard. I mean, that's kind of important, but then when the only person who actually makes it in actually gets past it, so Rapton's not very good at it. Dino does nothing, because he's the leader. Obviously, leaders in video games and TV shows never have to do anything. But, yeah. So, Duna, as the only one who actually does stuff that's actually important, she has to go find the idols, which is not too easy because they're often buried in secret locations or just in difficult to get to areas, and you aren't able to actually look for them on purpose until chapter 6, which is when the secret gets out. Either way, though, Duna is pretty responsible, so next trait. What the fuck is wrong with you? Do you have any values? Several things. She values the success of the project, which could be a good thing or a bad thing depending on which side you stand. If you're with the Dinurians, it's a good thing, but if you're human, it's a bad thing. You don't want to be turned into a Triconodont with human memories and realizing you're never going to be able to do some of those things again. I just scared myself saying that. Also, though, near the end, she starts valuing other things, like the player, for instance. She starts valuing his life. Yes, his, because in the original Fox Fighters, you couldn't choose your gender. You could only have a male character, so I'm guessing not a lot of girls played it. If they did, I'm sorry. Not trying to be sexist or anything, but you know, that was really lame. Just forget I said that. Forget everything I just said, except for the whole part about the values. Next up is probably her worst character trait. Should we make cookies?
No.
Over your face, you lied to me! Why do this every 2 weeks? It's funny because I said honest. Duna's not very good at telling the truth. She's an infiltrator. She has to lie to people to get what she wants. And, yeah, I'll go over this a little bit more in my area where character traits you need to improve on, but she lies a lot. Nobody likes that kind of person, but at the same time you end up liking her in the end. What would happen if what do you do in a bear attack?
I'll trip you.
Character traits. She's actually, at first, loyal to the project, which isn't a very good thing if you're a human being, because, then you'll get turned into a Triconodont. I still have no idea what those are. I looked up on Wikipedia, and it just gave me a page full of links. And I've looked everywhere else, I can't find any information on them. And they're not really too descriptive, they're like giant rats, basically. And, yeah, she becomes loyal towards the Earth later in the game, but again, most of the Dinurians do. I mean, Rapton, and then Rapton, he's an idiot and activates the project anyways, which doesn't work like they wanted it to. Instead, it summons Gunash, who is a giant monster with 3 brains that you have to kill because it eats entire planets, and it ate the Dinurian's whole planet, and it almost does the same thing to the Earth. And I will show you a picture after this part. The Pizza Hut, it's on pepperoni pizza.
No, you're lying.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
No, you have to be kidding.
It's out of pepperoni! That was weird. At least at first, pretty flexible. I mean, when one plan doesn't work, she goes to another one. Like, early in the game, she tries to steal the idol, but then that doesn't work, so she waits until the player finds it and then tries to steal it again. Later in the game, though, she kind of freaks out whenever something bad happens. Like she kind of gets a little bit way too anxious. Like she kind of, I can compare her just with Darren Shan from Circuited Freak, who in the first couple of books I really didn't enjoy too much reading him, because every time he gets injured by anything, he's like, oh, I'm gonna die, I never did something, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die as a nice person. Not cool, dude. Not cool. Oh, hi, Jay.
Hi.
Ow! What's wrong with you?
Hi.
Juno's not very kind. She doesn't, well, she has to get the idol somehow, and that means she'll do whatever she can. She scares people, even bullies them sometimes, although we only see this happen once. Later in the game, though, after the whole, after you save her from a rock that fell on her, which totally does not have her underneath. I played the dang minigame. I mean, yeah, it's just, after that she starts becoming more kind, and if it wasn't for her, the universe would be doomed by a giant dinosaur that has ice-producing abilities. Because if it wasn't for her, you would have never been able to get the fossil out, so you could make it rival the fire dinosaur. Shouldn't it just win? I don't know. So we're almost done. So, last character trait, which is the one that needs to be improved on. How to improve your character trait. Is that shoe? Just steal it!
Yeah.
Yeah, character trait she needs to improve on being more honest. And, yeah, she kind of has to lie, but then the second game she doesn't have to anymore, but yet she does anyways. Like, in the event battle with her, she'll say, oh, well, give me more reward if you beat me. She doesn't. She freaking lied. Although, Dino at least gives it. Rapsin lies too. He says he'll give you a reward if you beat him. He doesn't. Dino doesn't lie at least, and that's the only way to get the alien dinosaurs in that game. Did I say alien dinosaurs? I think I've just gone nuts.
Yeah.
That's my character analysis project. He's here. He's here. Robert Headlights!